Hi, I'm Dan, and this is Aaron. Welcome to the 10-minute Power Hour.
Yeah, anyway, okay. So today, folks, this is going to be a shorter one because we're going to talk about ideas on this podcast that we're actually going to try to make a thing.
To make it implement.
Yeah, to try to make it better because, this podcast could definitely be better. And I feel like some of them, like, they just kind of drag on, especially the long ones.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's tough for everybody to get into the hour-long ones.
100%.
And we're cutting it down to 20 minutes now. And this one might actually be shorter just because we wanted to talk about this a bit.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we have a special guest today, Jess, also.
Hello.
She's back from the last episode, if we posted it.
We did post it, obviously, because it's good, and we're crushing out content right now.
Okay.
But yeah, so our good buddy Noba over here, and myself as well, we want to like produce a little bit of better content. So we have a list on how to make your podcast even better.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna read, not verbatim, but there's this what is it? There's this website for like 20 ideas for an excellent podcast. I don't know what you said, but Mike picked it up. It's called workhappy.net. They have a good list here, so I'm going to read some off. The first one we're kind of already implementing. It's podcast should be short. They say 30 minutes is maximum, but there's nothing wrong with a 20-minute podcast. Or a 10-minute one that we're going to do really quickly here. More of an update on what we want to do, I guess. But yeah, so that is that's one thing.
What else do you got there?
1 second here.
Okay. So, folks, while he's going through that, I just whispered into our good buddy Jess's ear here, and I asked what verbatim meant because I had no clue.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, I can't help you.
No?
No?
It just means like reading word for word what they have on here instead of breaking it up into my own. You know, yeah.
Wow.
Because then it sound really dry. Although like I'm very monotone anyway. It'd just be like 30 minutes is the maximum. Seriously, unless it's just jam-packed tight with goodness, life is too short.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
Well, didn't you just say you weren't going to read it verbatim?
Yeah, but I'm just giving you a breakdown of it, okay?
A breakdown.
All right? Are we happy?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, actually. Thank you so much for asking.
Do you feel like kind of like a Muppet, like Bert and Ernie?
Boyd and Ernie?
Boyd and Ernie? When you talk all monotone, you're like, hey, Bert.
What? That's not right.
Could you say that one more time, because that was actually really good.
Did it sound like it?
Yeah.
Hey, Bert. I don't know. That one wasn't good, but
hey, Bert.
It's been so long since I
do
worked
his
for
like
Ernie.
little hissy laugh. Where he's like,
like Ernie actually kind of reminds me of Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. Just how he just his mannerisms and how he talks.
oh my god.
Like now I heard that hey Bert, and I was like, oh, Bubbles, is that you?
That's the one.
That's hot.
Okay.
Oh, that's hot.
So number 2, break your podcast into chapters. This is a nice feature for your iTunes listener, especially if you disobey number 1. So like, that's true. Maybe we should break up our first hour-long podcasts for when we actually put it on iTunes and stuff, you know?
True.
Break it up into segments.
Yeah.
And then just like for when we're talking about different like topics and stuff, just so it's more digestible, I suppose, you know?
True.
Like, we could break them up into episode 1, 1.2, 1.3, you know? So it's, like, broken up for them.
True.
The first couple, until we get to the 30-minute and, like, the 20-minute ones, right?
100%.
Have fun and be real. That's a...
not hard. That's too hard.
That's too hard. We can't be real.
We're very plastic, very materialistic. We're actually loaded out the butthole with money, and you know I haven't touched Earth in so many years because I'm
been
just
off in Mars,
so filthy stinking rich.
driving my Tesla in space. That's where we're
Such
at.
a flex, man. Wouldn't that be a flex?
That'd be such a flex. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Number 4, be chunky.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, we're already there.
I just tapped my tummy because
That's what that
I
was.
like them big. Watch out.
Think Moto likes you.
Okay. Make segments short, diverse, and put in an audio bumper between your segments.
What's a bumper?
So like a little jingle in between what we're actually talking about. So like it breaks it up.
Like that?
Yeah, just like
totally
that.
remind me of Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
We have to do a lot more editing if we're gonna do that, but that's fine. Hey, we can.
Hey man, listen,
pump them up.
folks. That must have been really close. I bought a Chromebook today, and I'm gonna actually do some work.
That's right. Yeah. Damn, nice.
Can't say damn. That's such a bad word.
Damn it, you're fuck. All right. Number 5. Don't ramble. Be organized. We're not organized. I mean, sometimes we are. Sometimes like you have good topics. Toba always has the topics. I don't really do much. I'm just here. I bring the equipment.
Hey, listen, you're the beauty, I'm the brains.
Too bad we're on a podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ooh.
Who has the sexier voice?
How impressive is it to be a beauty on a podcast?
Hey, everybody. It's not a sexy voice.
Hey.
I'm not even gonna try.
Oh, would you like to try?
Oh my god.
Get your voice. The poison to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison.
It didn't even sound like you.
No, it didn't.
Oh
You're not
my
even
God.
close. My voice doesn't actually go that low. Oh my gosh, I had a camper this. What time is it? Where's the time?
4 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes.
I met a child this week, and his voice was deeper than mine. I was kind of.
Well, I mean, that's not hard to believe sometimes, you know.
I have a very high voice, especially like when I'm like in my mode where I talk to kids. I like go like, "Oh, hi, how's it going? My name's blah 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 blah
Blah me blah.
blah blah blah." That's another alias for you. Yeah. God, it's a good thing this is only 10 minutes and not coming out for like 3 weeks.
Whoa. Okay. I'm just gonna
Maybe you could just kind of
rush through these. What?
What?
Okay. Number 6. Cram. Cram as much good stuff into a time. That's basically that. We want it full of goodness
Like
and
when
be
you
quick.
put extra peanut butter and jelly on your PB&J.
Kind of, sorta. But like that's also too much, you know. I don't want too much of either, but I want enough, you know.
You want the perfect ratio.
Exactly. Okay. Be regular, but not only if you've got quality.
Oh, like BMs.
I'd much rather listen to an excellent quarterly podcast than a mediocre weekly one. I don't know what you said. I totally ignored you.
It took me a minute to catch on. He's like, ooh, like BMs.
Like regular.
Oh.
wow.
Okay. Ooh. Sometimes you get those icy DMs though. Okay.
It's funny because of poop.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
That's it.
quite.
That's
Get decent audio. I think we have that. We have a nice little setup. You know, the first couple we're actually in a new space right now. If you can't tell, it's not echoey. I mean, not as echoey because there's a bunch of stuff in here and it's not a big room.
Yeah, it's very small.
But this is like the only podcast that's probably going to be like this, and then we're going back to the echoey room, so we get a nice little studio room or something.
That's true.
This one says get a buddy, but like there's already 2 of us.
We did it.
We did it.
We have the best podcast in the world.
Do people have single person podcasts?
They sure do.
He must.
I don't listen to any if they do.
It's called radio shows.
Oh, damn it, you're right.
Oh yeah, like the report of the week or review raw. Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the voice of the report of the week.
Have show notes on your blog. We don't have a blog.
What the
right
fuck
now.
is a show note? No, don't explain it. You can explain it after.
If you're doing interviews, don't be Charlie Rose. In other words, shut your stupid face. Let your guest talk. And yeah, we didn't. So Jess,
Hey.
want to say anything?
Um.
I'm just kidding. I don't care.
All right.
Okay. Number 12. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Man, I told you Nova hates me, bro.
That's true.
Just full of hatred.
This is the making fun of Jess hour, the not giving her space to talk on the show.
The 10-minute.
The 10-minute not gonna let Jess talk today.
Hour.
No, just kidding.
Very mean.
This hour has 10 minutes.
This hour has 10 minutes. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I think that's the noise it makes.
Oh.
That look.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to say anything, Jess?
I mean, I don't know.
What's your ideas for this podcast? What should we do?
I don't know. I feel like
You listen to some of them.
Yeah, I feel like the feedback in it becoming shorter is definitely a good critique.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I did watch like 3 of them. I watched the first 3, and
Oh, wait, the whole first 3?
that's when I say yeah.
That's
Got
a lot.
Firm handshake there. I gotta support it, you know, NobaToba. But
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, they were a little lengthy. Like, I put it on my Bluetooth speaker and I took a shower because I was like, this is long. And I'm like, I need a shower, so I'll just leave it on the speaker. There's some points where you guys laugh so loud and I was like, my roommates are gonna think I'm nutty, man. And no, but they were good. Like, I find you guys enjoyable to listen to.
Thanks.
Yeah, you guys are entertaining. You have good chemistry. Yeah, no. You guys build off of each other pretty well.
You're 2 hydrogens,
So.
I'm 1 oxygen. Dihydrogen oxide, baby, let's go.
Ooh,
A little bit ago when Jess was talking there, I heard people yelling. I don't know if you guys heard that,
I did.
but like it was super loud through the, like you could hear pretty good through the mics.
Yeah, but yeah, you touched on a point where when we were laughing, it was too loud. The Game Grumps use audio leveling software.
Yeah, I do have limiters, but I could put on them, but on the tablet they're not very user friendly to throw on. So
for sure.
I could definitely do that, but I don't.
I can do that too.
I can do that later on.
I want to try.
I need to. Yeah, I need to put.
try.
Okay, you do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to put. I don't put a lot of effort into editing these afterwards. We're done.
What? You don't?
No. You
I
see
mean,
me.
well, all he has to do is really take out the parts where you name drop a little bit, right?
Yeah, and then I usually boost the audio because sometimes it is a little quiet. And then I throw it up. But yeah, I should check for the level peaks, the audio peaks in there, and then kind of see, lower them a bit.
True.
But yeah, there's a couple others here that are useless. Number 14 is actually do some editing. Yeah, I mean we just said that. Gotta start doing a little more, I think. 13 is actually don't be scared to throw away a show. So if one's not good.
You know what? Maybe.
Like most recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one that we just did.
Maybe,
The one that you said we were gonna
I
post,
will
but
be thrown away.
no. Well, I mean, we'll probably post it for that. There's the thing about getting content out and quality content and just throwing a lot of content out. I'm thinking this podcast is okay. The reason why we really do the podcast, I feel for my personal sake, is just to work on our creativity a bit.
Yeah, it's to grow.
Yeah, and so I hope nobody thinks that this is actually a real we're trying the hardest because I feel like we could do a lot better. You know,
It's a learning experience.
Yeah.
You can't just be 100%. You're gonna build and more branding and everything as well. I don't know. It's gonna change.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
So there might be a 2.0 podcast that comes out sometime. Whoa, an even better one that we're organized and actually have.
NobaToba.
Oh, NobaToba. Oh my. All right. Use music. That's another thing. Maybe in the 2.0 podcast.
Yeah.
We could throw some music in there and actually segment and divide off. Be chunky. Be chunky. We could do that. Chunks.
Woo!
Shout out to Chunk.
Woo, chunk. Tighten up that intro and keep moving. So yeah, we also have to figure out a good intro.
Yeah, because we're if you didn't know, we're ripping off.
We're ripping off a lot of
everyone.
intros. And
Just anybody.
I think the one coming out after the one that one time.
That one. You're right.
Yeah. The one we recorded last week. I think didn't we have an original one for that one? We went up to, it was an ASMR intro.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
we did.
funny.
Yeah, thank you.
I think it's funny.
We're some funny boys. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, Daddy.
All right, and that's pretty much all that is. I'm gonna leave it to Toba here to maybe edit some if he wants. I'm gonna leave the gear here. I gotta go to work.
I can
Yeah.
edit? Will we?
If you want.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I think that's it for everybody today. Yeah, if anybody else has some anything they want to say to us about the podcast, we're open to creative just give us feedback. Yeah, creative criticism. Just be really hard on us.
Just leave it in the comments.
Just
be nice.
Beat on it.
Beat us. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Anyway, that's that. Yeah, just let us know what you want to hear, how long you want it to be, and any segments you want to hear. I guess, if you make it this far. I've heard a little child.
Goo goo gaga.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Say goodbye, Jess.
Bye.